From WRAL News and the Capital Broadcasting Podcast Network, this is your Coronavirus, North Carolina News Brief for Friday, April 24th, 2020. I'm Cliff Baumgardner. Here's the latest from WRAL.com. Today, Governor Roy Cooper announced North Carolina classrooms will remain closed through the end of the 2019-2020 school year because of the ongoing coronavirus pandemic. Cooper ordered schools closed on March 14th as the viral outbreak began to explode. They were to remain closed through May 15th, but Cooper said conditions haven't stabilized enough to allow in-person classes to resume. In the meantime, students have been taking classes online or at home with delivered instructional materials. The state has formed partnerships with AT&T and the Duke Energy Foundation to provide Wi-Fi hotspots on school buses to help students without internet access continue online learning. Cooper said decisions about when and how to open schools in the fall will depend on data about public health trends at the time, and that new measures to protect health would be in place should buildings reopen in the next school year.
This pandemic will be with us for some time, but I have every confidence that we will find a way to get schools open safely in the new school year.
In response to the governor's announcement, the NC High School Athletic Association and the NC Independent Schools Athletic Association have canceled all sporting events for the remainder of the school year. Today, President Donald Trump signed the latest aid package to help the reeling U.S. economy weather the pandemic. The package includes another $320 billion for a small business loan program, $75 billion for hospitals hit hard by the crisis, and $25 billion to expand coronavirus testing. The bill is the latest effort by the federal government to help keep afloat businesses that have had to close or dramatically alter their operations as states try to slow the spread of the virus. Over the past 5 weeks, roughly 26 million people have filed for jobless aid, or about 1 in 6 U.S. workers. The 4 coronavirus relief bills approved so far by Congress would deliver at least $2.4 trillion for business relief, testing and treatment, and direct payments to individuals and the unemployed, according to the Congressional Budget Office. The deficit is virtually certain to breach $3 trillion this year. Durham County District Attorney Satana Deberry said her office won't prosecute anyone who wears a mask in public to prevent the spread of coronavirus. State law prohibits individuals in certain situations from wearing masks to conceal their identities. In a statement, the DA said, quote, "We don't want there to be any confusion about whether residents should be taking proper measures to protect their health. Individuals who cover their faces to intimidate others or as part of a criminal act or enterprise will continue to be held accountable," end quote. According to the Washington Post, the Food and Drug Administration has issued a warning about an antimalarial drug, citing serious health effects and death. The FDA warned Friday that people should not take chloroquine or hydroxychloroquine to treat COVID-19 outside of a hospital or formal clinical trial, citing reports of serious heart rhythm problems. Many of those adverse effects occurred in patients with the virus who were treated with the malaria drugs, often in combination with the antibiotic azithromycin. From WRAL TechWire, some relief is now available for gig workers and others whose income has been affected by COVID-19 under the Pandemic Unemployment Assistance Program, according to the North Carolina Department of Employment Security. DES began accepting applications for the PUA program today. Applications can be made at the DES website. According to the site, Pandemic Unemployment Assistance is, quote, "a federal program for people who are unable to work as a result of COVID-19 and are not eligible for regular state unemployment benefits, such as self-employed workers and independent contractors." The site goes on to say, quote, "To help DES process claims more efficiently, claimants should upload all necessary documents, such as proof of income or proof of medical diagnosis, with their applications before clicking Submit. If a claimant does not have all their documents ready when they start the application, they can save their work and come back to it when they're ready to submit all their information," end quote. This has been your Coronavirus North Carolina News Brief for Friday, April 24th, 2020. As always, if you like the news and information you get from the show, let us know by giving us a rating and a review wherever you listen to podcasts. And while you're there, be sure to subscribe. Thanks for listening.